interesting to know that I think my editor-in-chief, my photographic director, so they asked me to start my story. I'm not going to know where Krishna is doing on the music channel. Only guy taking out that. That's it, which is what I did there. So the music is very much motion. We show I ask kind of machine. Kennedy to remove numbers. Takada no voice as
So I'm gonna translate for what I'm asking.
Translation.
Apologize for being so high up here and having to introduce myself, but he has his team in Israel. We'll hear about his business later, but he has his Israel team here, and they're asking him what his real purpose is to be on the stage, so he'll be speaking from the stage. It's been 28 years since I came to Japan. Since I've been introduced to Japan. Almost 20 years. Okay.
I believe in realities.
I think that's why he's doing it on purpose to speak in Japanese. If you're going to come in Japan, live in Japan, work with Japanese people, you have to break the language barrier, so you have to speak Japanese. If you do not speak Japanese, it's going to be hard for you to make it out. Of course, in English, you should go to the States. But if you're really serious about being successful in Japan, you have to be curious, you have to be hardworking, and you have to put your mind to studying Japanese and speaking Japanese. That's some really difficult Japanese. But His Excellency, former ambassador, and dear, honorable guests, for everybody, honorable guests, I'm really happy to be with you today.
It will interest you to know how. I've run a corporate organization for 2 years. I'm into recycling of rare metals. I'm interested in rare metal because when I came to Japan, people used to throw away cans or juice. But anything that doesn't give you money, human beings cannot learn something. The person you now discover that we can recycle recyclable materials. Then if you throw away cans, people will recycle them to aluminum. If you throw away copper wires, people will recycle them to copper nuggets. My plants are recycled again. That is where I am as a Japanese. That is the first of it. I'll make things short. I started something as the chairman of Imo State. Imo State is a state in Nigeria. Nigeria has 36 states. And Imo State is one of those states. I served as the chairman of Nigerion Union Japan for a 2 term of 4 years and succeeded in sending them as a non-profit organization under the Tokyo Metropolitan. And these existing people are members very strong. Then after that, I ascended to the presidency of Nigerion Union Japan. I was a big opportunity. Yeah, the head of Nigerion Union Japan. Very big task. Controlling the things I have learned from these experiences and the ones that we face here. Now, into asking what we can do believe that the first person you meet in any country might determine your fate. If you meet the first person, might lead you to the best characters. If you meet the right person, you might not get do the right thing. So I said, okay, what can we do? Then I saw one called the young graduates in Japan, from Africa, Uganda, Kenya. I got them to my house, my official business. I said, what do you like? What do you like? Because I know that mobile applications are being given. Line, WhatsApp, whatever, they build mobile application and give Africa chat functions. It was also a problem because we are not into blockchain, there's no mobile app in blockchain. So we are only chatting them. But we should stop that. Then, which is the best way to deal with these problems that we are having. I'm really sincere, I'm very, very happy with this, and I think we'll be here today. Then, they now told me, you can't even believe it, that ecology is a problem for women. You can't believe that aesthetics is a problem for women. You have a lot of problems. And how can we do this? People must take licenses to power our hairs. People must take licenses to, radio hairs. People must do certain things. It is allowed. Somebody must do that. That is the meaning of Nahfconnects for Africa and the world. And I insisted, paradoxically, that I must build the app platform as a developer, not just creating software or SMS sharing, so that whatever I said I want to build to communicate the world, Nahfconnect to Africa will support you totally. So what kind of platform? Very initiative you have. You can use your language to build an African perspective of mobile application. And we subsequently released this mobile application with the videos of the router on the 20th of June this year. It will be important to inform you that I signed an agreement with our journalists to use Nahfconnects to build our dashboards and go for do contacts. I went with my software engineer and they started configuring that because we want to release that during the Olympic. There is another thing that is in pipeline, a lot of things. So let me not take much of your time. I'm not a lecturer, I'm a son of a teacher. Very much son of a teacher. Yes. So let me not take your time. Let me thank the organizers of this program. Let me assure you, when you called me, I told you my camera crew will be here, and they will be here for free. They are determined to make sure we build an institution that timeless in its relevance. Africa was developed by the Africans. Yes. Thank you very much.
I've been here 2 years and a half.
So what do you do?
I'm doing a PhD in food engineering. Oh! Yeah.
That's good. So what's the impression about you?
Well, I didn't think the first time that I was coming here, I was not thinking about, I had no impression about Japan, so I learned to know about Japan here in Japan, and I don't regret it. Yes, I will be here in the Olympics, yeah. I actually registered for volunteering, so I'll be trying to organize with
Nahfconnects for Africa, trying to make sure we build a platform at the time that's also relevant for the Africans in Africa. Let us have a message from you. Having been Africans.
How to inform us?
Nahfconnects for Africa is building a platform. Nahfconnects for Africa is building a platform that will benefit all Africans and all humanity. A message from Africans.
Well, I would say to Africans, just do it. Just whatever you want to achieve, you can achieve it actually. We all had dreams when we were young, and some are successful because they go through their dreams. So I think just everyone can do it.
Did you listen to my speech?
Yes. Yeah. But actually I don't speak Japanese, and you were like, no, you have to speak Japanese, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I have to make myself.
You get the point I made that if you want to succeed in Japan, you need to speak Japanese.
I know. This is important, but you need to know the constraints that we have. So.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. What?
Once again, tell our audience something.
My name is Miriam. I'm from Morocco. Thank you very much.
Nahfconnects for Africa and the world is a one-stop source for information for life. It's a mobile application that is developed for the Africans, the emancipation of Africans. Let me have your feelings today.
For the event today?
For the event today.
Well, maybe should we move further this way, then you can... speaking well, eh? Okay, well, today I'm very, very grateful that we're able to have a celebrity like Mr. Kennedy in our midst. We're very grateful, and he's an extremely charismatic speaker. And when he spoke, everybody was quiet and everybody was just tuned in and laughing. So thank you, you really showed the level. And I think what I really liked about what you mentioned was the importance of breaking the language barrier. And that also comes, I think, in terms of Africans trying to do business in Japan, we need to be able to speak Japanese. And also in terms of the Japanese side, they need to break their language barrier to have a more facilitated business in Africa. So I think that's very good.
I am really very interested about this project that brings today. It's a good initiative.
Yes.
By the Obra, you and a lot of colleagues.
Yes.
And we're sincerely very grateful to all of you. Nahfconnects for Africa will be very, very interested to collaborate with JASPORA in many areas of development. So, would you like to collaborate with Nahfconnects for Africa?
100%. We are a networking platform, and Nahfconnects is already a platform that exists. So the best we can do is to partner with each other and see the different ways we can help our own organizations grow and partner together. So I think from here on out, we'll try and all the African people who are part of JASPORA, we're going to start a move to try and get as many of them into Nahfconnects, and then we'll be using the system. So we're already tapped into it said almost 28 years. So we were only 4 months old. So now we're coming to tap in with your network, and then we'll also grow that together.
Do you believe in my doctrine that Africa must be developed by the Africans?
Oh, 100%. 100%. We cannot do it on our own. But they are not going to do it for us. So we have to do it, and we'll use them, and we'll work together with them, and then we'll all make a better Africa.
Can you now say, up JASPORA and up Nahfconnects?
Up JASPORA, up Nahfconnects.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you very much.
Yes, this is the Nahfconnects for Africa and the world. We are here today on a JASPORA event, and somebody standing behind me is the organizer. You are the leader of this. Tell us your position in JASPORA.
Hello, my name is Sena Vonkujovi. I am from Ghana and Japan, and I am the co-founder of JASPORA.
A co-founder of JASPORA. Let me have your intention. I mean, what made you start this important networking event for Africans in Japan?
Okay, thank you very much. So I was born in Japan, but I was raised in Ghana for the most part of my life, and I love Africa very, very much. And I moved to Japan about 2.5 years ago, but I realized that there are not that many spaces for Africans to physically connect, and the spaces that exist for Africans is normally organized by the Japanese government or some other big organization, but there are not that many Africa-focused or Africa-centric, Africa-organized events. And so we wanted to change that by creating a platform for Africans to connect, share information with each other, and collaborate, so that somehow, even though we are here in Japan as Africans, we can accelerate developments in the continent by collaborating with each other. So that was the vision. That's why we started.
Thank you very much. If Nahfconnects for Africa and the world wishes to collaborate one day with JASPORA,
yes, I'll be be very, very interested. I think we are already working together. Our vision is in the same direction. We have the young people who have the energy. You have the platform and the network. So I'm very happy to work together with you so that we can have a win-win situation and put Africa on the footprints in Japan over here so they will know.
Thank you very much. Could you say up Nahfconnects, up JASPORA?
Nahfconnects, up JASPORA. Yes.
Thank you very much. Let's work together.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Nahfconnects for Africa and the world is standing behind the African Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
Could you introduce yourself to our audience?
Hi, Yannick Gayama, co-founder, Chief Operations Officer of the African Chamber of Commerce in Japan.
He's a great guy. You heard him speak today about the African Chamber of Commerce. These are people who have Africa at heart. Let us have your feeling about today's
Yes, I mean, so today, you know, the importance is that Africa is able to establish a narrative that it controls. You know, right now, Japan is realizing that they're late, so they created the Japanese Business Council for Africa, which is a great initiative. And that means that the public and private sector of Japan are coming together to re-strategize and retool themselves to engage Africa. Now, what that means for us is that we need to get ready too. And we need to be able to project an image for us of how we want to be perceived and not wait for Japan to tell us, oh, this is what we like about you. We organize, re-strategize and say, this is what we have to offer. There are many opportunities in Africa that Japanese people don't know. You know, you have huge companies like Dangote Group. If you go to a chamber of commerce in Japan and say, who knows Dangote? They don't know. And these are the opportunities that they're missing. So through the Chamber of Commerce, we want to show the successful African businesses, successful African markets and stories that we can bring to Japan so that we can make partnerships.
Do you agree with my opinion?
Yes, what is your opinion?
That Africa must be developed by the Africans in collaboration with the international community.
Can I agree more than 200%? What is the limits? I agree 200,000% with what you've said. And so the idea of the chamber is really fundamentally this. Let's tell our story, let's develop ourselves and not wait for people to tell us. Yes.
Nahfconnects for Africa and the world are willing to work with Intermediate Japan where you are an executive officer. I'm happy to have you here to join what is going on today. Let us work together in future. Could you tell our audience what Intermediate Japan is?
Yes. So Intermediate Japan is a strategic communications agency. We also do what we call diplomatic communications, where we work with embassies in Japan to help them with investment promotion. We also help organizations that want to establish themselves in Japan, know how to position themselves and approach the Japanese market. So if ever you are an organization wanting to promote yourself in Japan, Intermediate Japan is your agency.
Thank you very much.
Thank you to Nahfconnects. Long live Nahfconnects.
Long live Intermediate Japan. Thank you very much. Long live Africa Chamber of Commerce. Thank you. Nahfconnects for Africa and the world is a one-stop source for information for life. It is a platform that is being developed to emancipate African problems, to make sure that Africans get the right information, get the right tool, technologically, to excel in the world without dependency on foreign countries. Of course, Africa must be developed by the Africans in collaboration with the international community. Could you please introduce yourself to the audience?
My name is Isaac Kalua. I'm the chair and founder of Green Africa Foundation. I'm also the chairperson of Honda in Kenya. And I'm excited to be in Japan, and I congratulate Chief for the tremendous job that you're doing. You're one in a million, and you are showing direction, because working with Japan, my first visit to Japan was in 1991. And over the years, I have noticed and appreciated that there are two types of people in the world, the Japanese and everybody else. And it is the way they are wired. A Japanese word is their word. And what they want to do, they want to understand before they get into anything. And once they get into everything, then they go it full swing. And Africa can be changed by the kind of moves that you are doing in technology, because what has been lacking is the flow of information, tangible, that they can feel. And you are the first African who has taken a step that is going to build a platform for Africans and for the world to be able to appreciate. And if you can open Japan to Africa, you have done it for our continent. And therefore there are many opportunities for me in Kenya and also in Nigeria. We are making motorbikes. The motorbike has about 300 parts. We need to make them there. We need to do much more and much more, yes, to create employment in our opportunities. So we got to think green and act green. That is what I represent.
I strongly believe that harmonious relationship between individuals and social groups is the best characteristics of government. And I'm highly impressed to have worked with Japanese people in your country.
Thank you.
Relating with them. So, what's your impression of Japan for the first time working?
My first impression of Japan, and why I also believe that they are different from everybody else, I had a very bad experience. I lost a multi-million business in 1991 because I was late for 8 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Just for 8 minutes.
And I lost it, and it went. And the guy told me we remain friends, but business, dame. And I thought it was a joke. So this is one thing that I learned many years back. Time is everything that we have.
If we say okay, we're carrying out.
This is it. Yes, and therefore for Africa to move, it needs someone like you who is bringing out the culture of Japanese, because Japanese culture about time is everything. So this was my first impression. I stay on it, and I.
Can you send a message for Nahfconnects audience? What's your feeling about Nahfconnects?
Say that.
What's your feeling about Nahfconnects?
I believe this is a green move. A green move means 3 meanings. 1, treating people kindly. This is about good ethics. Training on life skills is about values. The second, green, working towards good health, peace within communities, and creating sustainable livelihoods. And the third, green, is the passionate environmental conservation. So NAF is moving Africa towards a new level where we are all going to think green and act green.
It has always been my inspiration to build an institution that be timeless in its relevance. Could you tell the audience that it is Nahfconnects for Africa and the world that is
NAF connects for Africa and the world. NAF connects for Africa and the world, and this is the direction. Congratulations, Chief. You are the best.
Thank you very
Proud
much.
of you, my brother.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, yes.
Could you introduce yourself to our audience?
Yes, hello. Who is this, the audience?
He is my editor-in-chief of the mobile application Nahfconnects for Africa we have developed.
Oh, nice.
Yes, yes.
Hello, I'm Coco Nikai. My husband was the ambassador to Ghana, Liberia, and Sierra Leone between 2011 and 2014. And I was the trailing spouse, but we came to love Africa so much, so this is our connection.
So what's your feeling about today's event?
Excuse me?
What's your feeling about today's event?
It's really very nice to be able to be in touch with our friends from Ghana and beyond. We also have a son who's working currently in Kenya, so this is very special to us, this kind of community.
We developed this mobile application because a lot of people doesn't know much about Africa.
Oh yes, well you know what, excuse me, I really want to, excuse me, can I, maybe this is a subject that I would, we are currently, my husband and I, we have a project, ongoing project of having African, at the moment it's just for Ghana because we were in Ghana, but yes, but to have, invite Ghanaian children, and eventually we would like to expand it to more countries, yes, of course, but through high school students to spend a year in Japan with a Japanese family, and this is a wonderful way to educate the Japanese public about Africa, because as you know, Japanese people are not so familiar with the African continent.
And that is why we developed this platform, Nahfconnects for Africa. It's a mobile application with chat functions.
Yes.
Free video call, audio calls, and the lots of information.
Yes, that would be wonderful. And in fact, when we were there, we had things like virtual exchanges between the schools, for instance, between Japan and Ghana. And this would make it facilitate it so much more, so that it would really connect out to peoples from different parts of Africa.
Nahfconnects for Africa is really very happy to meet you, Your Excellency. I will be glad to meet you often, to be asking you what you know about Africa, to educate, to have more knowledge from you about Africa.
And please help us to make these connections with the people who are eager to make more ties between Africa and Japan.
Could you say Nahfconnects for Africa?
Yes, of course. Thank you. Nahfconnects for Africa.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Please help us.
さんインタビュー日本語で何しに来たのここに。
ここはあれですね、アフリカ、日本に住んでるアフリカ人がここに集まってます。で、ここでやっぱり今後我々が日本に住んでるアフリカ人が日本とアフリカをつなぐね、駆け足になるから。その会ですね、これは。はい。
どうやってこの会を知り合ったんですか。
はい、この会はね、いろんなチャンネルからしたんですけども、私の兄弟であるセナ君がこのイベントを開催してくれたから、これから招待いただいて、ぜひぜひですね、このイベントに来ないといけないと思ったんですね。
最近、
はい。最近そうですね、だって最近、そう。そうですね、この前ですね、そうですね、世界比べてみたらという番組で、中国の四川省でもうすごいカラフルに食べたんですよ。もう匂いだけでもう泣くんだよ。本当にもうやばいよ。もう中国の辛さなめちゃいけない。本当にやばい。アフリカより食べたもうやばい。もう俺はね、アフリカで辛さあるけど。もう自然とはどこがじゃない。分かった。
佐古さんに見ると、
はい。本当に。ありがとう。いや、ありがとう。ナフコネットがね、ナフコネットフォーアフリカね、やっぱり最高のプラットフォームですね。やっぱりナフコネットフォーアフリカを使って、もっともっとアフリカを日本で盛り上げたいと思ってます。だから今チーフがやっていることはすごい素晴らしいと思います。
頑張りましょう。
もう私は選挙でもうサポートしますから。よろしくお願いします。アフリカ
また素晴らしいアフリカ人、はい、この人は、はい、もうどっちが先輩かわからないけど、でも俺の大先輩です。
はい、ケニア人のジェームス・クリアです。クリアです。
そうですね。
ケニアから来てます。
もう結構素晴らしい立派なキャリアを持って。
いやいや、ありがとうございます。そうですね。やっぱり日本でサラリーマンだけじゃダメと。もうちょっとアフリカにと付き合うようなビジネスをいっぱいやりましょうということを皆さんに伝えたいと。そうですね。医療という切り口でですね、アフリカには今後生活習慣病が増えていくんじゃないかというふうに見ていまして、その中で特に糖尿病とか腎臓関連、もうちょっと最新医療を持っていこうかなと、テクノロジーとあと現地の雇用とですね、いっぱいビジネスやっていきたいと思っております。で、今はですね、ケニアという起点で周辺の国であるウガンダとかタンザニアとかルワンダ、あと今後ですね、DRC コンゴにも展開していこうかなと思っております。そうですね。ナフコネクトというプラットフォームはですね、アフリカのプラットフォームだけじゃなくて世界のプラットフォームと僕たちは思っております。その中でアフリカのテーマをですね、もうちょっとナフコネクトのプラットフォームを活用して世界中の人たちとコミュニケーションできながらコラボレーションできればいいかなと思っております。
よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。